Hi there, my name is Aaron Short and welcome to my YouTube channel, and today I'm going to show you what comes in the box with the LR Baggs AEG-1 guitar. Let's take a look. So this is the LR Baggs gig bag. I'm glad the guitar comes with a gig bag because this is primarily for me a stage guitar and I'll be carrying it around. I'm going to take it to a gig tonight actually. So please subscribe and ring the bell to follow my journey with this guitar while I review it and demo it and compare it to other guitars as well. Should be fun. So the gig bag is high quality by the looks of it. It feels great. The zippers are substantial, which is very important to me. There's a pocket at the top and there's a main pocket at the bottom, which is a similar style to the gig bag that I'm currently using. So I'm happy about that. And here's the back. The straps are there. Again, they feel substantial, but I'll be putting this to the test this week. And in this main compartment is this accessory tray with 3 accessories. We've got the adjustment tool for the microphone level, a sound hole plug, and the truss rod adjustment tool. I'll show you those in a second. I'm told that in the final shipping guitars, there will be some literature as well that's not in this guitar, but everything else is the same, or should be. Okay, let's take a look at the guitar inside here. So this is the AEG-1 in Sunburst. Let's take a closer look. Okay, so I've got to say that Sunburst looks way better in person than it does on the website. I'm not a huge fan of Sunburst. I like the look of the Torrified version, but I do think they've done the Sunburst on this very well. It looks classy. I noticed some things here. We've got some wooden sort of darker colored bridge pins that look really nice. And the controls on the top are volume, mic level, tone, and a phase control. I'll do a close-up of those for you. And then let's check out how you would change the battery. I believe the battery life on here is substantial, but quick battery access is important to me. And you can see the jack is kind of sticking out here. I like that because it should work well with wireless systems and special cables and things like that. So to release the battery, you just press on this. It's actually really easy. It just popped right out. Pull it out here. And the battery is right there. And it's easy to see which way around the battery goes. So that should make that very fast to change. Let me try that again. In and out. Awesome. And then in there, you should have the place where you will make the adjustment using the yellow stick that I showed you earlier. They preset the mic level relative to the pickup at the factory like they do with the Anthem. But you might want to make changes based on your system. And I always have done with the Anthem. So take note of where that is when you get it. And so you can go back there if you decide you don't like the changes you've made. The strap pin is here on the end. And on the back, we do have this panel. I'm sure this is so you can access the pickup. That's where the pickup would be. And if you need to make any repairs or changes, you need access to the pickup system. So I'm going to remove that right now and show you a picture on the screen so you don't have to. Here we go. So the guitar feels quality. It does have some weight to it, but that does mean that it's not diving at the neck at all because the body feels substantial. I like how it feels. I feel like I can give this some welly when I'm playing on stage. But once again, I'm going to take this to my gig tonight so I can report back how comfortable this is to play for a 4-hour gig. But the whole guitar does feel very high quality, and I'm happy about that. I'm also really happy about the neck. The neck has the same kind of finish as a high-end Martin Standard Series neck. And a similar feel, not exactly the same, but a similar feel. There's no open pore here or anything. It's silky smooth, and that's really important to me. I love the feel of that. It's great. This is where you would adjust the truss rod under that cover if you need to. And the nut width is 43 millimeters. But the way I feel about that is it really depends for me on the shape of the neck and the nut width combined. For me, it's a combination of the two things. So again, I'll report on that when I've had more time to play the guitar. So that is the guitar. So far, so good. I'm going to show you the accessories now. This is the accessory tray. It's really nice the way they give you a tray to keep everything together because I've lost a few of these yellow sticks in my time. So that's the stick you would use to change the controls in the battery compartment that I showed you earlier. This is the truss rod tool to adjust the truss rod where I showed you earlier at the headstock. And it's nice they include that because many companies don't anymore. And most importantly for me, they give you a sound hole plug. I always use a sound hole plug now at my gigs. Not necessarily for feedback, although that is one concern, but mostly because I loop a lot. And if you don't fill in the sound hole with a looper, you can get bleed from the audience. Sometimes a bartender will shout a request or shout for a drink or something, and it will literally be recorded in my loop. It will still happen, but it'll just reduce that. So let's put that in now and see how it works. Happy to say it pushes in quite easily. I would make sure that it's inserted all the way around. And actually, I think it looks better with it in there. So I'll probably leave it in there most of the time anyway. But again, I'll post some recordings very soon of how this sounds fully acoustic and plugged in. I've already planned to do a comparison between this, the Acoustasonic, and a Cole Clark. And I need your feedback on those recordings because I will be giving you my personal opinion of this guitar, but I also want your opinions on the recordings that I make as well. So there we have it, a very exciting release. It's been a great year for the acoustic guitar. We have several new acoustic products coming to market, and this is a very exciting one for me and many people on the forums as well. So if you're interested in this guitar, do subscribe, ring the bell, let me know in the comments what you think of it, and also ask your questions down there because I may have LR Bags on for a video interview about the history of the guitar and how they developed it if there's interest for it. Thanks for watching. Take care and be well. I'll see you very soon. Bye-bye.